We ready.
Hey.
We ready.
Hey. Hey.
We ready.
Hey. For who?
For our love.
Oh my God. What's up, everybody? It's your girl, indescribable, aka Jerrilyn and Lynee, checking in with none other than my bestie for the restie,
Lynee Monet, and you are listening to the She Said It First podcast and Urban One podcast on the Urban One Podcast Network. Period.
Yes, ma'am. We're back in action. Now, before we get too deep off in what we got to get into, we got to start the show how we always start the show.
Yeah.
Because some things was irritating me this week. So, friend, I need to know, what irritated you this week?
Girl, I cannot stand no hating ass mosquito. Girl, I
they
can't,
do, friend?
Girl, bit me on my head.
Not the right
you
now?
see right there.
It's okay,
I
friend.
know a hating ass bug when I feel it.
Mm-hmm.
That bite was
He
intentional.
didn't want you to prosper.
You know what I'm saying? Now I'm walking around with a knot on my head because you felt like
Looking
you was
like-
going to get 15 minutes of fame and I covered it up with makeup.
Period.
And then nobody even know you're here. Yeah. Thought you was going to get 15 minutes off me. Tried it and won't and don't.
Period.
Girl, I never had a bug bite me on my face.
Now, that's kind of crazy. What were you doing?
Don't ask.
Okay, you're right.
Now
I'm doing too much.
You getting in my personal business.
Yes, you're right, because you ain't even.
Don't do that.
You ain't.
Don't do that. Okay.
Because you don't like that.
I don't like that. You
I
know
know.
that. So
I'm
like,
sorry.
don't worry about the antics.
The antics surrounding the situation.
Exactly. Just know that it happened. And I didn't think that was right.
Okay, circumstances to be determined.
Thank
All
you.
I know is I will be protecting my face henceforth, and wherewithal, notwithstanding hitherto for
Okay.
circumstantial. Allegedly. No, but girl.
What irritated you?
Friend, I'm going to have to say it.
What?
When you show up to something unprepared. I don't like when people just don't know what they doing.
Girl, that pisses
And
me off.
I was in a situation this past week, and I just could see it devolving. You know, like it was falling apart right in front of my eyes, and I couldn't stop it. It was like a train
Ooh.
wreck. And I just wanted to say, had y'all had a conversation 20 minutes before this?
Hello?
None of this would be happening.
Exactly.
And it was all being filmed.
Oh,
And
no.
so I
Not
was
being
like,
filmed.
Yes.
So we get to see it when it come out.
Now you're in my personal business.
Ebony Big Booty.
Booty Talk Volume 2. What?
Yeah.
You said that throwing whams in circles?
Yeah.
Now,
Y'all
what's
have to
going
check out
on?
our vlogs so y'all can stay in the loop. But
Honey,
anyway.
we gets into the real. This is very PG, if we can say. Well, it might be NC-17, but the vlogs on YouTube are very much rated R.
Okay.
But yeah, my daddy always say, "Stay ready, so you ain't got to get ready."
Mm-hmm.
And I think everybody needs to put that into practice. You know, you can't. There are things that happen. Traffic was bad. I got stuck in. So there are lots of things that happen. But I think if we prepare better, we'll do better,
we
so.
show up better. Absolutely.
Yeah. But anyway, hopping into this first time, I got some mess to share with you, so you got to ask me.
Girl, what happened?
Oh my God. This been weighing on my soul, girl.
What is happening?
The spirit been tearing me up. Keke Palmer just recently executive produced a web series called Southern Fried Rice.
Okay.
And the screenwriter is Nakia Stevens, and basically it's the story of a Korean-American girl who goes by Coco. Mm-hmm. She was adopted by a black family at a young age, and she's now attending an HBCU. People are saying it's cultural appropriation. People are saying that it's tone deaf, and we don't really need it right now. But Kiki came out in response, and she said, she just wants to give young, especially black screenwriters a chance to get their stories out. A lot
Okay.
of times we lack funding for things.
Yes.
And so Kiki said, well, I got some money.
I know that's right.
And she said she want to give these people a space to share their stories. What do you think about the backlash that is, or have you seen the
I think
the
I've
series?
seen clips. I'm just trying to figure out, was she landing on thick or was this authentically her? Because then I have an issue when it's like, when they do, I don't like when it's like, girl, and then I said, like,
Who she thinks she be talking
exactly,
to?
like, girl, please, like, I don't like that.
Yeah.
But if she is kind of just, that's her natural persona, that is how she is, then, I mean, it's whatever. I don't think we needed a series on it or a movie. This is a movie or a series?
It's a web series.
Okay, episodical. I just don't think we needed a series on it. It's different. It's a different lane. I'm not mad, but I do feel like sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, y'all gonna be mad that I say this. I feel like black people always mad.
I mean slavery.
Like, I just feel like
I too am very frustrated often.
I mean, I understand, but it's like always.
And not about this though.
Yeah, always.
I think they probably did take it a little too far with this, and I can understand the criticism. I think we have to make a clear separation between what is fact and fiction. Okay, this is fiction.
I know a Korean dude who like that though,
but we know these people in real life, and so I think, as you mentioned, I think the goal would be to make sure it's done in a way where it doesn't come off as fetishizing our community,
precisely,
or trying to take advantage of fitting in or playing a caricature, and then portraying us in a way that's not necessarily authentic to who we are.
Hello, because that's how I feel about men who put on wigs and act like women.
You know what?
That stresses me out.
I'm gonna look into the camera when I say this. Black women are low-hanging fruit, and the first thing people want to do when they need to get some views or get some engagement off, they put on a wig, they down black women, they roll their neck, and
that's what I'm talking about. Like, is she doing that? I guess that's what I was trying to say. Is that the persona that she's giving?
I think it's genuinely she loves black culture and she wanted to be included in it because that's how she grew up.
Okay,
but I also agree with you that we probably did not need a series.
Yeah, I don't think we needed. I
think we understand that happens sometimes.
Yeah, it's normal.
And it is okay.
But if she's saying that she created this because she was giving a black writer a chance, then I'm for it.
Well, I mean, I think Keke Palmer has always been for the culture.
Absolutely.
And so 1000%. I want to applaud her for, as you said, giving this opportunity to somebody who probably would not had it if she had to just go and get a grant or something like that, or a loan or whatever. So I appreciate Keke for, keeping us at the forefront, because she could just make her money and go sit down somewhere.
Like the rest of them do. Like the rest of them do, baby.
So
okay.
I think she's actively giving back.
Yeah, and I like that. So I guess that's where maybe I'm between a rock and a hard place with this. Like, no, we didn't need it, but if it's giving a black person an opportunity, then why not? Watch it. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what I saw? Okay, so somebody, I think I saw it on Threads. Somebody said we need to start, and this is in no way shading Nakia Stevens, the girl who screen wrote Southern Fried Rice. I saw somebody say we need to start celebrating black mediocrity, because white people do it, other ethnicities do it, and I understand it and I agree.
Really? Tell me more, because when you say it, I guess the way you form it makes me be like, that's like rewarding my child for getting a D.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is when people try and it sucks.
Applaud. Still applaud.
Or when they miss the mark. Because how many people have you seen? We see this. You've seen it in corporate. You've seen it in content creation. You've seen it in every space imaginable. There is always somebody who's not qualified.
Yeah.
Who got put there because their uncle knows somebody who knows somebody. Or they had more money.
Yeah.
Or they pull strings on the backside, on the back end. And so we always see that in so many different spaces. And so I think black people need to be allowed to fail and not be the best, but we don't have the messed up part is that we don't have that luxury. Like we can't fumble, we can't be less than perfect.
I'm telling you.
And I think it's time for us to be less than perfect. Not because I want us to not try. I want us to understand that it's okay to not overproduce, and we stretch ourselves so thin trying to keep up with these benchmarks that don't even apply to our people.
So true. And you know what's crazy? I'll piggyback on that and say that you get so caught up in that trying to be perfect that when you actually get where you're going, you're still in the hamster wheel of going hard. You know what I'm saying? And I think
even relax and enjoy.
You can't even, because you're like, oh, I need to keep going. I'm almost there. I need it. And so you find yourself, even when you do arrive, you still going like you trying to, like you got 2 followers. You know what I mean? You're still working like that. And it's nothing wrong with like grinding and stuff, but also like not celebrating yourself. I mean, Kevin Stage was here and literally
we was
I had
on
to dig in that ass.
You are wildly inconceivably successful. Does that register to you at all?
No. I just so badly want to succeed that I just don't stop.
And so you're not living in the moment.
No.
You need to live in the moment.
Real quick, right now, we're just going to stop and we're going to give Kev his flowers.
Yes.
Because not only, look, we loved your content for years, but let's be very clear. Kev is a businessman. He has employed people. He is literally giving people jobs. So that's something else to be commended as well. It's not just, oh, he's funny. He is making provisions for other people.
Also, like, just him being multifaceted. Like, you also are writing a book. You just doing so much stuff. You need to, first of all, I'm going to get on you. And I don't even know you like
get
that.
On me,
but I wish I had a belt on. Because you need to live in the moment. You are not giving yourself your own flowers. Like, you should be.
I can't give myself
flowers. Yes, you can. I give myself flowers all the time.
Let's take it down. Let's take it down.
Okay.
There was a lot of braids and waves. Everything was moving. All the hair was moving. First of all, yes, there was a lot of
but women do it all the time.
All the time.
We
you
buy,
can give yourself.
Buy ourselves flowers all
I'm
the time.
telling you, like
you
have to praise yourself. You got to be like, man, I killed that. I bodied that. I'm doing a great job. Everything you got to go through all the things you've done and like look at this list. Have you made you need to make a list of all the things. You better find the time.
I'm gonna tell you what. I agree with you. That's all. Take a deep breath.
Okay. Now we both leaning because I wish you would say something.
I agree with both.
Don't you dare. We had to sit here and really get on him because he was doing. Kev did about 10 interviews when he was here. He got the same shirt on, so you gonna know. Yeah. Go to his page and look. He wore that same cream shirt. He did about 10 interviews while he was here in Atlanta, and we really had to just stop him and tell him, you are doing a great job. We asked him, like, do you take time to give yourself flowers? What did he say?
You can't give yourself flowers.
Why we make men sound like that?
You know why we make men sound like that. I tell you why I make men sound like that. I'm not saying they slow. No, but it doesn't register to them.
Yeah,
because I don't, and even if it's allegorical flowers, okay, they don't think that they even need to celebrate themselves, and I think that everybody needs to do that.
Absolutely,
take a load off,
please.
Understand your accomplishments and relish in that for just a minute,
especially when you're at that magnitude. But you see what I'm saying about that hamster wheel? That man has arrived and arrived again and arrived again. You know what I'm saying?
But girl, we ain't seen all that Kev on. Like that is. Coming from the social media world, Kev on stage is hands down the hardest working stand-up comedian I've ever seen on social media. Like, this man is employing people.
I'm telling you, and changing the Black community. The comedy world, he is taking over it, male and female. He's not even being selective. He's like, you're funny, I want to work with you. Let's get you on stage. And like, oh my God, it's just a beautiful thing. But even somebody of that magnitude is still on the hamster wheel of just, I got to keep going, I got to keep going, I got to keep reaching it. Not even taking time to just bask in all the things you work so hard for. Because you worked for it. So you don't even get a chance to enjoy it because you still out here running around trying to do everything else. Like, I'm still not there yet. And so, totally agree with you. And that's not even mediocre.
Nah, he's working his buns off.
But I tell you what, Jerrilyn.
What?
I'm not celebrating Tyrone in that booth, giving a hot 16 at his cousin's place.
I told that nigga turn me up. Got the syrup in my cup. All the hoes know what's up. Put some Lulu on his butt.
Get out now. I am kicking.
That's how they be. And I be wondering who scheduled them for studio time.
Who authorized
Who
this?
took their money and said, you know what, we got 2 hours for you. The original point. Release yourself, Black community, from the shackles of perfection. Okay, I'm not saying don't try and don't put your best foot forward, but if you did your best and you fell a little bit short, you did your best.
That part.
You did your best.
You did. And
celebrate that you showed up for something. And case in point, I got this role and Lynee is helping me read lines. And first of all, I didn't realize, I think she's a great friend. But let's be clear. I realized how good of a friend she was for real in real time as friendship was actively being displayed. Oh. Because we was up till midnight last night studying for a role and I was nerve-wracked because I was like, there's too many lines, I'm not going to be able to remember it. But she was like, oh, we're going to break it down like this, we're going to do this part first, this how we're going to do this. And by the time we got done, I like
bodied it.
We got up this
Big
morning.
Bank, take little bank. Bodied it. That's it, period, boo. You came through. No, all of the lines, all of them.
And that's like, I'm doing the work. I can sit back and say, okay, you know what? I did my best. And if I go in there and they decide that I'm not the best for the role, I don't need to feel bad because I still did my best. And I accomplished something that I didn't know I could do.
Yes.
So there we go with that.
Yes.
And speaking of art and accomplishing things, child, we got to talk about how AI is taking over the industry. You know they have an AI artist now who's charting on the Billboard. They're being signed to record labels. The artist name is Zanaya Monet.
I seen her.
And she just signed a multi-million-dollar deal with Hallwood Media. So she's the first AI artist that we've seen who's made recognizable strides in the music industry. And so the person behind it is a 31-year-old writer named Talisha Jones. And she says all the words are hers, but she doesn't sing or produce any music. Which is interesting to me because, girl, you could have just been a songwriter.
That part. Why did you need to create a person, but go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish.
Well, she says she sees her as an extension of herself, and she looks at her as a real person. And so a lot of artists have come out and said, we don't want this. Like, Kalani spoke out about it.
As she should.
Spoke out about it. But super producer Timbaland said he started working with some. And so I think, I don't see anything wrong with using AI for what it was originally intended to do, which was increase efficiency and actually help people.
Absolutely.
But now I think it's becoming weird.
It's so weird, friend, and I know you weird. Like you are artists, like, and specifically in songs. And if you haven't seen it, check my girl out. Okay? You can go to her Instagram, check out some of those songs she created.
These BBLs killing y'all.
Okay, but I just hate to see artists who have spent years writing music, perfecting music. We had Kira up here, Kira J, and she's doing poetry, but she talked about how she takes years to perfect it before she even put like stuff out. So you have people who are really using their actual talents, God-given talents, their brain. They're like, oh, let me go back, let me perfect that, and then you have somebody who can write an album in 20 seconds. That's crazy.
And it's a little scary.
And getting signed. Yeah. Now, it's one thing to create the songs, but getting signed is weird.
Saying that it's worth multi-million-dollar.
That's crazy.
Not just $1 million. We're going to give you lots of millions of dollars to continue replicating this.
Oh my God.
That's terrifying to me.
It is.
And I'm not afraid of being replaced by any robot, because I genuinely think people like me and you who do this for a living, there is something about you that makes people come to your page.
Yeah.
There's no robot that can replicate what you do.
Facts. Same.
There's just
same for you.
It's not gonna work. And so I don't fear being replaced, but I do think it's creepy. Even as far as some people have gone with these AI videos, like, why do we need to know what Martin Luther King would think about?
Oh my God, that's terrifying.
And I'm
glad
then
got him cursing and doing. It's like just disrespecting our culture and our like just things that we take pride in. We stand behind, like, just to diminish it into him cursing and knocking things over. And now he's a ghetto Martin Luther King, and everybody just and stop laughing at stuff. I want y'all to start paying attention to what you laughing at, because you are allowing other people on the outside. You want to know why they think what they think, why they say the things that they say.
Because you thought it was funny.
You thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
You thought it was, now they laughing at us, and you like, oh, no. Now you up in arms, but you was in the comments cracking up, reposting it, adding it to your stories and everything. So be careful what you put out there, because people are always watching, and they're mimicking whatever we think.
Yeah.
Half of the time.
I think the word that really brought it home for me, you said, was diminish. Yeah. Because I think to take words that have been created by a computer and put it to music, and the song, the instrumental, has been replicated using AI in 30 seconds. Like,
oh, it's crazy.
It's diminishing the work. People used to have to be in the studio for hours on end, layering vocals. Have you ever listened to a Beyonce track without the music?
I have. And it's crazy.
AI can't do that.
Can they? Because I'm concerned.
It ain't going to be like this is what I mean. There's a human element to things that just cannot be removed. People are not going to pay to see Zanaya Monet the way they pay to see Beyonce.
You can't see her. How we going to pay to see her?
Ray Charles to
exactly, like, we can't see her. You're never going to a concert. Like,
I mean, the most they're going to do is what, a hologram,
a
video.
Zoom. Put it on Zoom.
They're going to do a little
So y'all paying for Zoom concerts now?
PowerPoint presentation.
Okay.
Yeah. And now this next slide. I wish I would.
Slide is great.
I wish I would pay to see somebody on a slideshow.
Girl,
that's insane.
Please.
Yeah, I'm good on the AI stuff. Like I said, I don't mind if it increases efficiency. I use it sometimes if I need to quickly, like, I explained this to somebody the other day. AI for me is not to do my work for me. It's to help me organize my thoughts so I can do my work more quickly. So I can get done what I need to get done. Because I'm one of them people, I got a million things going on in my head at any given time.
Yes, she do.
And
she really do. She always just keep going and going.
Just
going and going. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Lord, when you going to stop and take this? Golly, every time I turn around, here she go.
But she's not exaggerating. She's not exaggerating. And I promise you, if I don't organize what's going on up here, it's not going to come out right.
No, Jerrilyn got them ideas, baby.
I have to organize it in my brain. And so I love AI for that. But I do think, on top of the fact that it uses in a crazy amount of water, and people in low income areas like places in Memphis where I'm from are seeing direct results from overuse of AI. I think, we got to use it in moderation, and, we can't allow this to ruin our planet. Because it's not, baby, if we got to go back to thinking for ourselves, God forbid.
God forbid.
I know.
God forbid.
But maybe we just got to, I don't know,
use
critically think, and
like
read, and
people not ready for that. This allows those who don't deserve to be there to have a way to be there, and that's scary. You know what I mean? Like, now anybody can do it.
Yeah.
It doesn't take talent. It really can take. You can mimic somebody's whole song and be like, I like this Kalani song. Mm-hmm. Create me a song similar. You haven't done anything.
Baby, if somebody do that, tell something that I wrote, I'm gonna see you in court.
Because I was thinking, Giants throwing me off over there singing. What? Just singing Kalani. Like, okay, we get it. You love her. Right.
And now come pick up your clothes.
Right.
Okay. And another thing, since we're on the subject, Kalani, I appreciate the music, girl, but I'll be damned.
What?
Your clothes will be outside in a trash bag. You better come get it before I burn it up.
Because folding them clothes up was wild.
You know how long it take to fold clothes?
Girl, I would be giving Angela Bassett from Waiting to Exhale. Baby, the way she ripped them, and now my friend in the loop, so you know what happened. Okay, because my friend didn't watch Waiting to Exhale, but now.
Oh my God,
now
baby,
you know.
Get it all up out of here.
Okay, set it on fire in the car. Pick it up that way.
Fire. Kalani got y'all out here in La La Land. Your things will be on the curb. If you don't come out here before the trash people come, it'll be down at the city waste. I don't care. But speaking of waste, November is National Men's Health Month.
Oh,
I'm kidding, guys.
Jerrilyn.
I had to get that one off.
Jerrilyn.
But I ain't gonna play. I know. I know. I had to get that off though. I had to do it. I had to, because these niggas hate me. See
not
what
happened?
But no, November is Men's Mental Health Month, and I could have swore that it was June, but whatever. Another inconsistency among them.
Oh, okay.
But no, I'm just kidding. No, seriously though, we talk about men all the time, and a lot of time we go kind of hard on them. But unfortunately, 24-year-old Dallas Cowboy Marshawn Nealon died by apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound after a police chase. His girlfriend was aware that he was struggling with mental illness. And she let them know that, he had said some alarming things. He had texted her. And so, unfortunately, he did succumb to, that mental health issue. And I think that there are just not enough safe spaces for men. Mm-hmm. And I think that men need to be the ones to create them.
I do too. I don't think it's going to come from women at all. I think men have to get more comfortable with having those uncomfortable conversations without feeling like they're going to be triggered or they don't want to go there or they don't want to have that conversation. Like, it's up to y'all to create that space, because one thing I can tell you about women is that we create safe spaces all the time. Like, women,
for each other, yeah.
All the time. Like, we could just create community under posts. You see it under your posts, under my post. Like, girl, you changed my life. We got like DMs of people just saying like they've been going through like depression and just like different things, and how our podcast has helped them through it and like helped them maintain. So women can create community out of anything because we just have a sisterhood. And I challenge you guys to create the same thing for yourselves. Like, talking to one another. When your friend pick up the phone and he he going through something, you ask him if he good, and he like, yeah, I'm straight, I'm all right, I'm a BI. That deserves a little bit more investigating.
That's a red flag.
Okay,
what do you mean?
Right, you know what I'm saying? That is him fighting through,
right.
And you like, yeah, you right, you gonna be all right. That's how y'all go on to talk about football. Is that the cure?
And them raggedy Saints.
Right.
Ain't won but 3 games this season. Y'all thought I wasn't watching. I synced it.
Like, yeah, so I think that it's sad, first of all.
Yeah.
That's just a whole sad
It's terrible.
situation.
It's terrible because he's not the only one. It's not that I don't want to create a safe space for men. And I'm not saying, oh, men need to do this themselves because I don't want to do it. I'm saying this because as a man, I don't know what you need.
Thank you.
I don't know what you lack. I don't know what you're looking for. You have to be able to create this space over here with your friends too. Okay? I will be a safe space for you.
Always.
But you also have to have other safe spaces, because if you looking to me for the only time that you can be vulnerable, you're treating me like a therapist, and that's not my job.
Ooh,
that's not my job.
Baby.
I want you to have a therapist. I want you to go to church. It's so too heavy.
Sorry.
Turn the wigs around. Turn them around.
Jerrilyn.
Lynee, do it. Turn it around. Don't you turn that wig. Don't you turn it. Please insert the clip where we pulled our wigs back on camera.
Wigs around.
Let me tell you what irritates me.
Okay, I'm listening. Wait.
Ladies, when the wig is like this.
Put it back now. Put it back.
Shout out to my girl who does my Cadence hair code, but I'm just like, baby, pull it down.
But friend, when it's like this though, but when it's like this, which one would you prefer?
Now you look like cousin it.
Friend, they're
both heinous crimes that should be tried. They're both heinous.
This stresses me out. The eyebrow wig, I can't get involved.
Put it back.
I can't get involved. Okay, Lord. Don't tempt me with a good time because I'll take it.
I'll get up out of it. Okay. I'll get up out of it. But yeah, like I think it do be kind of heavy, and I want them to know that there's a way to do this. I'm not trying to be insensitive because people are like, oh well, therapy is expensive. I know, but you also got your favorite Cowboys jersey. You
Baby,
also
y'all
just bought
will
some
drink
shoes.
gallons of Hennessy.
Gallons.
Okay, every week, go to the liquor. That's expensive.
It is.
Smoking weed every day
is very
expensive. You want the newest Jordans. You want the latest clothes. Y'all want gold chains, gold teeth, gold everything.
Mm-hmm.
Getting a haircut all the time is expensive. Like, it's all expensive. Y'all just pick and choose where you want to put your money to. You don't really want to. You want to do everything on the outside to look like you're okay. Instead of like spending the actual money to work on the inside to make sure you're okay. So you can put your money in therapy if you look at where your money is actually going. Eating Uber Eats every day because you don't know how to cook.
Now hold on.
Is expensive.
Hold
I'm
on.
sorry, friend. That
I caught it straight.
Men.
Okay.
Men. Take that
I caught it straight.
Sorry,
Wait.
sorry, but she be meal prepping.
Wait.
I see you at the farmer's market.
I did.
You made that concoction of juice with
Girl,
that
shut up, because that juice was delicious. She talking about my juice, but baby, that juice was banging. The juices be banging, okay?
Yeah.
But I think it's important. I think it's important for people to do that. I mean, we want you to prioritize it.
Thank you.
Instead of saying women need to be a safe space, women need to do this. Just prioritize your mental health.
Thank you.
I'm asking you right now today, please. When I see you doing it, I promise I'm going to fall right on in line.
Absolutely. And we can be a safe space, but what you're not going to do is dump off on me every chance you go through something. You need friends and you need a therapist. Okay.
Doubled on that.
Yeah.
So I think that they need to create their own spaces. And speaking of our spaces, we just had some elections around the country. Not everybody voted, but there was some very key elections happening. Here in Georgia, we were voting for things like Public Service Commission, judges, and things like that. And so we had some really big wins in New York, Virginia, Georgia, Jersey, Detroit, and even Mississippi.
Nice.
And so, Georgia was able to get 2 blue seats in the House. So,
yes.
I mean, it's a lot going on. The government has been shut down.
So much going on.
What do you think is one thing that you would want to ask for from your public officials? Because, they work for us. And I think tis the season of giving. And if you were going to give me something, I would want
a goddamn break. That's what I want from you.
Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
Seriously.
All right?
But no, sir, I'm dead, actually.
Yeah.
Serious.
No, I feel you.
Give me a break. It's just feel like every time I turn around, it's something else. And it's only affecting minorities. None of these things that are happening is affecting anyone who's making billions of dollars or even millions of dollars. When people decide not to sign bills, i.e. while the government was shut down and the Democrats was trying to save health care, but then the Republicans rebutted and said, hey, we'll just shut down the government and not give any food stamps or snaps to anybody, especially the kids. And so you put the Democrats between a rock and a hard place where now they sign the bill. So now the government employees can go back. Now you guys have SNAP. But now when it's a new fiscal year, we have to worry about health care. And it's only going to affect those who are on Medicaid. That's it. It's
people that are not well off.
Thank you.
Because when people hear the word minority, they think black and brown people. It's not minorities. It's poor people.
It's poor
people. The government and billionaires hate poor people, which is why they don't pay you a livable wage if you're working at places like Walmart, FedEx, Amazon, fast food places, restaurants. We know this. Restaurants don't even pay their servers. I think it's like
two. I was about to say $3 or something.
$3 is minimum wage. So the problem is not trans people. The problem is not immigrants. The problem is not single mothers. The problem is Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
right here in the camera so you can see me. Okay, I know you probably ain't gonna see this little rinky-dink podcast.
Girl,
We
send
know.
it to them.
But go to hell
And shut up talking to
and
me.
shut up talking to me.
But no, seriously, friend, I want a break.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What would you ask for?
Honestly, I'm going to ask them to shut up talking to me. I'm going to ask them to go to hell, honestly, because I don't think it would be different if I was talking to or dealing with a child.
Yeah.
I'm dealing with grown adults who are actively, intentionally inflicting harm on people
Maliciously.
who cannot defend themselves. I want you to go to hell.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think, you know what?
I think that's probably the end of the episode.
I think we could wrap that with a bow and put it under your Christmas tree. You hear me? Okay. Now, listen, we're going to go ahead and close this out. Okay. Now, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch us on YouTube every Thursday. Okay. But if you want the audio, you can listen to us wherever you listen to your podcast. We're going to head on out and catch y'all in the next one. Peace.
Bye.